Hey, what's up, family? It is me again, rocking my Blairisms on a Saturday. I had a couple of thoughts. I just had a very, very good conversation with my friend Adolph Aramon down in Atlanta. But there were things that were just brewing in my spirit even before the conversation. And one thing I will say, 'cause I have a few things to say, people are people. Good people, bad people. And sometimes good people can seemingly become bad people. Follow me. It's not that they're necessarily bad, but they become bad people when we put them in the wrong place. When we try to force them into places that they're not supposed to be. When we try to make them be in our lives, and that's not their role. We try to make them our florists when they're really an auto mechanic. But yeah, when you gotta follow your heart and know what's real, and stop being frustrated because we're forcing people into positions that they're not qualified for. Also, what I would say is just a few things. People are quick to share a story about you, a lie about you, and when they don't even know you. They heard something from somebody else, not knowing who that person is, what the dynamic was, whatever it could be. But I've heard some, they used to say, there's a little bit of truth to every lie. I've lived long enough to dispel that myth. Some people will make a lie, pull a lie clean out the air. And then when you think of timelines and places, and it's like that could not have happened, but people will spread that and put that in the atmosphere and whatever. So I'm saying that to say it's really, really not what people say about you, because people say a whole bunch of things just because they say it, and they can say it over and over again. They can get loud with it, they can get mad about it. It doesn't make it true. And even if it is true, if someone tells the truth about you, if you're owning your truth, that's what matters. But also, sometimes people will tell the truth about an experience, about what you did or who you were, and that doesn't define you. Also, and this is me personally, I was told recently that someone, like 3 people, thought I was controlling. I thought about it. Not at all. Maybe you have the wrong definition of what controlling is. Now, as a friend, I will hold you accountable. So if accountability looks like control to you, that's an issue. Again, I shouldn't have to hold you accountable. You should be accountable to yourself. But if you're in my life, you're trying to be in my space, then yeah, I'm going to hold you accountable. So accountability and control are 2 different things. Let's be clear. And then, sometimes people will tell you stuff about having your high maintenance or whatever. And it also goes back to me talking about being controlling. No, I have standards. And it is what it is. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you any less of a person. It just means that our standards are different. And again, as hard as I've worked and continually work, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to therapy today. I've got a new therapist that I meet today. My peace is so important. And that's what I tell y'all all the time. So I can't tell it to y'all if I don't live it. So have standards. Have reasonable standards. Even if they're high, let them be reasonable for who you are, where you're trying to go, and for your life. But don't lower your standards, and don't disrespect your spirit by lowering your standards and trying to make somebody else comfortable or happy. Doesn't make them a bad person. It just means that they're the wrong person for you. At least at this moment. Glory to God. So I want you guys to be encouraged, be inspired. Know that you are enough. You don't need anything that detracts or distracts you from yourself, your goal, your peace of mind, your happiness. If it compromises any of that, it's not worth it. Trust me, it's not worth it. So I love you guys. I'm really excited about my therapist. I actually did a search. I narrowed it down to the type of therapist that I think will be best for me. So I'm really excited. And I'm probably, depending on how this thing goes, because I know some stuff in therapy you just don't share, you just work on, but I will be back. I have two things I have to do this evening, supporting two different friends. But somewhere in between, if not today, tomorrow, I'll let you guys know how my therapy went. This peace thing is so important, man. Y'all just don't understand. And so I ain't trying to force y'all into therapy or whatever, but I am trying to get y'all on board with recognizing and owning, harnessing, nourishing, nurturing your peace. At the end of the day, you're responsible for you. So I love you guys. Sorry, this has been another 6-minute video. I love you guys. Peace.